I hope you're having a good morning. Yesterday we got 4 inches of snow, then it rained all night, and now the rain has turned back into snow. So we've got a very sloppy mess going on. But let's see. High tunnels are fabulous. They can withstand a lot of snow load. They're designed to have it shed off. We went over that before. One thing I gotta say, it is so much warmer than it has been. For sure. So, appears I have a rabbit still. I might have to follow these tracks. Need to definitely do some rabbit control. Yep. All right. So, I went and dug in the compost pile. Big layer of ice on it. Want to get a nice little layer of compost on this and get some greens planted. So I'm going to go track those rabbit tracks. Found where that rascally rabbit's been getting in, so kind of refortified that area. And I'll check again tomorrow morning before I go to work to see if I have any fresh rabbit tracks. Hopefully I solved that little issue of it getting in, but I sure don't want it hanging around. So it's a domesticated rabbit gone rogue. So we'll get that solved, get him caught and re-domesticated. I've got to get wood brought into the house, and I'll turn you back on when I go to start seeds. Finally starting seeds. Seeds starting Sunday. So let's go get this done. Another thing I did real quick is to put, I only had just a chunk of compost, found some that wasn't too frozen, but I spread this area, you can kind of see it there, with universal pasture mix. So this is a huge bed of daffodils. So barring the birds don't come eat it, I don't think they will. They get covered with a nice layer of snow, melt into the compost that's already underneath the snow. And we'll have a nice pasture mix there to go along with the daffodils, and then keep growing when the daffodils are done blooming. So just an experiment. Moving on to the next job. I really want to get the rest of this planted up, but my goodness. I'm trying to slowly whittle down these. I don't know if they're mice or voles, but I've been baiting them. For the most part, oh goodness gracious, there's another one. Oh, look at these things. So frustrating. I really want to plant, but I don't want everything gobbled up. So, crud. This side seems to be all right. So I'll go ahead and lay some more bait down, and hopefully that'll do the job. They've just been relentless, but my ranunculus are doing good, and my new ones are starting to pop up. So, yay! Now we just need those longer days and everything will start growing. Okay, on to the next job. These are collards I planted, October, November, I think. And then some cauliflower And I don't think broccoli was over here. I think it was all cauliflower, but yes, it was dinner for probably the rabbit. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, and I've already started. I'm going to pull all these, get it weeded, and throw in some all-star lettuce mix. I also have some cabbage that I'm having a moral debate on. They look fine. I think, they're starting to head up. I don't know. I'll wait a few weeks when the daylight gets better. They might go ahead and head up and make some nice cabbage. So we'll see. I've got a lot of cleanup to do in here. This will basically be my lettuce house. I'll probably do lettuce, but also I hate to give up the vertical space, so I might just do cucumbers in here also. We'll see. I could do tomatoes, but I hate to give up all that vertical space. So I'll take you along for the journey. Look how nice that looks. Didn't take very long at all. I'll get these all swept up, these weeds swept up, and give them to the little pullets I have. Give them some fresh greens, and get the seeds thrown out here. I'm just going to broadcast spread them. They're a loose leaf variety. They don't need to be too precise. We'll get the first crop going. They, I do believe, are I want to say maybe a 50-day, if not shorter. So we'll get some nice lettuce here shortly. Guess what? Still snowing. At least it's kind of melting when it hits the ground, so no accumulation. Okay, back at it. I went in the house for lunch break. Let the pups out. So I'm over this. But we need the moisture up in the mountains, so they are getting hammered. I'll take what I can get. Let's go see if the seed's covered yet. Hope so. I haven't seen any birds out here. Well, if anything, it's getting a lot of moisture. On the snow it is. We're getting a little bit on the compost, so yay. Okay, instead of one big long bed of lettuce, we're going to do a mild and wild brassica mix. Kale, yeah. And here's our all-star. And it's 28 days. I was totally wrong about the days. So, super excited. I'm not going to be precise about this. I'm just going to sprinkle it out here. It all gets cut down anyway. I know it's going to be a bear to weed, but this time of year, there's not going to be a whole lot of weeds. I can delineate what kind of weeds are in here, so that'll be fine. perfect salad mix. Okay. I have some Mild and Wild going on. You're fine. You're the one that wanted out here. No. I mix a little in together, that's all right too. Just for the fact it's all going into one bed mix. So, actually, I should just mix the whole thing. But I want more lettuce than that. Okay. And a lovely All-Star mix. I got some out here. I am going to plant heavy. I can do this because it is so cold. I'd stick my hand in there. I have a hole. Oops, I have a hole. Okay. I'm going to come in here and sprinkle this down. So even though it says 28 days, it'll take longer because it is hard daylight. Should be around 10 hours here in another week. So that'll help. But the long range forecast is, stink, that hole's a little big, is cold and freezing. Holy crap. I got a big old hole in my seeds here. Crap. Anyway, it'll be a good, tasty mix. So, yay! First seeding of lettuce mix. So, what I'm going to do next is kind of sprinkle a little bit of compost over top, not a heavy load by any means, and run the hose over it, get it watered in, and we should be good for quite a while because of the weather. So, and I get a lot of moisture off the side here. So, I hope you guys have a spectacular day, and I hope it's staying warm where you are, or you're staying warm and cozy. So, soon enough, I'll be complaining about the heat. Have a good one.